Hi, this is James Shillinglaw with Insider Travel Report. I'm here with Orlando Ashford, who is president of Holland America Line. We're here on the new Ryndam, one of the newest Pinnacle class ship in Holland American's fleet, and yet we have more announcements to come, and Orlando just made a few, and we're going to learn all about those and more on Insider Travel Report. Now, Orlando, first of all, the big announcement is you have two Pinnacle class ships, and this is one of them, and you have a third on the way, and you just announced the name of that, right?
Yeah, we did. The Pinnacle class ships have served the fleet and the brand really, really well. We continue to be excited about them, and we just announced today that the third Pinnacle class ship, we just cut steel on her a couple of weeks ago, and we announced the name, and she's going to be named Ryndam.
Ryndam, which is a familiar name to those who know Holland America. This is now the third Ryndam in the history of Holland America, and it does speak to your legacy, right?
Absolutely. I mean, we were having a debate. I mean, Holland American Line has a 146-year history, and so part of what our journey over the last several years is how do we celebrate our history while creating room for where we want to take the brand in the future. And so we even talked about, is this a time to stop using the damn
ships? No more damn ships, right?
But not on my watch. I think it's part of our legacy, and so we made the decision to go back to one of our legacy names and something that has rich history and tradition, and Ryndam is the name of our next ship.
Absolutely. Now, here we are in New Ryndam. What has been the reception to the Pinnacle class, and in particular to New Ryndam?
Yeah, this ship's wonderful. Koningsdam was a wonderful ship, and there were just a few opportunities to make some tweaks to make it even better, and I think we've done that, and you can see that. I'm continue to be impressed by our guest reaction to Music Walk. And so with the addition of the Rolling Stone Rock Room, and to watch people come and enjoy Rolling Stone and then move over to Billboard On Board and then move over to BB King's and then work their way around, the energy and that heartbeat that you feel in the ship each and every night is really impressive.
Well,
it's great.
I know when I was here on New Ryndam, we hung out on that walk all the time, going back and forth between whether it was the Blues, and in the afternoon we had Lincoln Center.
Absolutely.
And so it was really an incredible experience. So it really is one of the pillars. Talk about the three pillars really of the Holland American experience, because music is one, right?
Yeah, so the way I describe Holland American Line is the cruise line for the modern explorer, the foodie, and a live music lover of all ages. Mm-hmm. And that's really the best way to describe it. We go to more ports than any other major cruise line, and not just go there, but try to help execute a connection between our guests and that port to allow people to immerse themselves in that destination. Mm-hmm. Food, and so what we do from a culinary perspective, we are standing here in Rudy's Sel de Mer, and we challenged our master chef, Rudy Sotomine, to come up with a restaurant concept that would be a destination restaurant, a place that people would really want to come to. And so some of the feedback that we get from our guests is that this restaurant rivals anything of this ilk on land, and it really does. Everything from
I know, I've been on this, I've eaten here before. It is absolutely wonderful. It is, and you didn't go out, nothing against lines who do get outside chefs, but you went with your own guy, and he could have, you might be careful, he might leave you here.
No, he loves us too. Okay. We take good care of him. But everything from the casual food, the New York pizza, the dive-in burger, which I continue to say is the best burger at sea, up to our fine dining, whether it's the Pinnacle Grill or Rudy's Sel de Mer or Tamarin. Wonderful restaurant experiences, and we've augmented that with what we do from a beverage perspective. So partnering with James Suckling as our wine curator, so we've got a plethora of 90+ rated wines. Dale DeGraaf has helped us with our cocktails, so we have really fun and energetic cocktails that you can experience. It's great. It's really great. And then, as we already talked about, the music. So we're going to cool places. You have a wonderful food and beverage experience while you go, and then you're entertained with literally some of the best live music, not just at sea, but period. These folks come from those venues. They come from Lincoln Center. They come from BB King's. They're vetted. They're dedicated to those areas. It's not just a name that we slap on top of a house band and they change shirts. These are professionals.
And it really is. They're great bands and great music on board, great food, and because you said the exploration, you go to great places, including some of your classics like Alaska. You're still one of the best, the top ships to cruise lines to Alaska. But you told an interesting story earlier about how your father, who was not really a cruiser, I really didn't think he liked cruises. You got him on board, and then what was the reaction? Okay.
Yeah, well, my dad didn't cruise before, and when I took on this job, still wasn't really interested. But I did get a chance to convince him. When we started going to Cuba, my parents wanted to go to Cuba, so I said, "Well, you can go. I'll take you, but you have to come with me on a cruise ship." I said, okay, fine. So we go, and my father's a man of few words. And on probably the third day, we're at dinner, and so he leans over to me and he says, son, I could do this again.
That is an endorsement, right?
My dad, that's the ultimate endorsement.
So
Absolutely.
he has, right?
And he has it. So he gets the catalog. He dog ears all the different cruises he wants to take, and he takes a bunch. I can convert my dad. I can convert anybody. I'm excited to get people on our product, because I think once they enjoy it, they'll be converted too.
And look, I've been going on Holland America ships a long time, and what you've done, you and your team have done with these Pinnacle class ships really is amazing. The food is so much better than it was back. It was always good, but it's now another level. And now with the the music walk and everything else, which I saw the beginnings of it way back. What was the first one? It was
BB King's was started like just before I got here, so in 2014,
Yeah.
and then we've just doubled down on it. So music walk, it was BB King's, and then Lincoln Center, and Billboard on board, and now Rolling Stone Rock Room, Postmodern Jukebox, and there's a few other things that we'll probably squeeze in there as well. So there's no question, live music, Holland America Line.
Well, interestingly enough, I was on Koningsdam, and I was at the BB King's, and that night everyone was dancing, and you had Arnold Donald, who is the CEO of Carnival Corp, and Stein Cruz, who of course a lot of our agent team knows, and they were out there on the dance floor kicking it up. Exactly. But I think you were there in the background.
I had my bosses there, so I kind of had to tone it down a little bit. But yeah. No, we enjoy it just as much as our guests. So you can't help it. It's a great product.
Now, is there anything else you want to tell our travel agent advisors out there about Holland America today?
I think the message is that we're really proud of our product, and we've really worked hard to, and I use this term, swim lanes. And so we are for the modern explorer, the foodie, and live music lovers of all ages. And so it's a simple but clear and distinct way to think about Holland America Line. And for your guest that wants to explore the world, can appreciate a really good meal, a wonderful cocktail or bottle of wine, and loves live music, they're going to love Holland America Line. It's simple as that.
Well, Orlando, congratulations on this ship, New Statendam. I was able to experience this for a few days a few weeks ago, and congratulations on the new Ryndam, which we'll all be looking forward. And it's another damn ship, but it's not just a damn ship; it's a damn good ship. Thanks a lot.
That. Thank you. Thanks for the time. I appreciate it.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.